Hello everybody, in today's video we're gonna be making eforiro. If you're just coming across my channel for the first time, please like, subscribe and share to your friends so you'll be among the first to get notified when I drop a new hit. In my pot, so I added my meat. I've got beef, cow hair, cow tripe, shaki and a lot more. So I added my onions at this point. Okay, I added some salt, so I added some seasoning cubes. Yeah, I added some seasoning cubes here. I added some thyme here because I don't know, I love thyme. I love thyme in my cooking so much. And trust me guys, I added some curry powder, just a little bit actually. I added some mixed herbs here because I'm pretty sure it's not only me that like mixed herb in my protein. I love to season my protein so well, guys. Trust me, build your spices, build your season, okay? So at this point, I had to mix it. I mixed it all. I mixed it to the extent that I'm so sure that it is well incorporated, okay? So that I won't have a taste in one side and the other. So I covered it, of course. Now I went back to my fish, seasoned my fish. So yeah, I'm still seasoning my Titus fish at this moment. So for my fish, I'm using Titus and Hake fish, okay? Yeah. So at this point, I had to put my fish on the grilling pan so I could put them in the oven, okay? So at this point, my vegetable is ready. I'm using spinach, so I have to cut it in a very tiny bit. I don't want it too big in my stew. I don't like seeing my vegetables too big, so I had to cut them in a tiny chunk, guys. Trust me, this is the best way to do it. So at this point, I'm done with my vegetables, okay? So the next thing I'm doing is I'm trying to get my peppers ready. In this video, I'm using 2 long peppers, 2 bell peppers, and 2 white onions. Then I'm using about 5 scotch bonnets, I think. Yeah, I think I'm using 5 scotch bonnets, okay? So I'm just going to take out the seeds from my pepper mix, okay? Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blend my pepper. As you can see, like, I really need to blend it, but I don't like blending it smoothly, so it's just roughly blending, okay? I literally blended it roughly. So at this point, all my ingredients are ready. So in a clean pot, I added some palm oil. So I'll leave it for a while just for it to bleach. Yeah. So once it's done bleaching, I added some locust beans, which is iru. Yeah, iru. Okay, so I had to stir it. I stirred, of course, and added some onions. Yeah, I added some onions, allow it to stir fry a bit. Then I added some prawn just for it to fry. I like it a bit fried, so I'm gonna leave it at this point. I'm gonna let it fry. I added some crayfish. So I added my roughly blended pepper at this point. Yeah, can you see how red that pepper is? My pepper mix is so red. So I allowed it to cook for a bit. Yeah, added some mixed stock at this point. Added some seasoning, salt, stock cubes, you know, crayfish, more crayfish, guys. Emphasis on the crayfish. You will never go wrong with a lot of crayfish. Yeah, so at this point I just mixed it well, then allow it to fry. Can you see that, guys? So at this point I added my proteins, of course. So I like my protein first in the stew, so you know it absorbs the stew, the taste and all, they mix with each other. So I had to stir. Can you see that, guys? Can you see that color? Can you see that? Okay, so at this point everything is well mixed together. So what I do is I just allow my protein to be in the stew for like 5 minutes, and I take the fish out here. I don't want my fish to get broken when mixing. So at this point I've added my vegetable. You know, for the purpose of this video I'm using spinach, okay? Yeah, I'm using the big spinach. So I added it and I've mixed it up with the stew, and it is looking so yummy already. At this point, guys, my house is smelling of eforiro. It's smelling of eforiro. Okay, so I added my protein, my fish actually, back into the stew, okay? And at this point everything looks good.